All right, Shalom. Yahabashim. This is the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street under commanding General Yohanna. And our job is to teach blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians the truth according to the Bible, that they are the real Jews, and that Christ came and died for them, man. And that the kingdom to come is for blacks and Hispanics only. The kingdom to come won't be no Chinese government, won't be no European government. But the next ruler of this earth is blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. You know what I mean? We have a lot of programs that happen in the I.S.U.P.K. every Monday night, 2 a.m. till 4 a.m. Wait, man. You know, actually, stay awake, man. It's a good show. Watch The Grill, hosted by commanding General Yohanna, where he goes into all the hot topics in the black community, man, about police brutality, and he gives us solutions according to the Bible, how to break that down. Every Tuesday, midnight till 2, we got the Brotherhood class, where it goes into brotherhood, man, how to treat your brother, how not to treat your brother, how to deal with beef, war, disputes, even love, marriages, man. You know what I mean? Something that black people need. If our people listen to the Brotherhood class every Tuesday, there wouldn't be no gang, there wouldn't be no gang crime, there wouldn't be no black on black violence. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be no black women going to the abortion clinic, because they'll know that how to love their brothers, man. How their children of God in their womb, and if they had brotherhood, they wouldn't abort another man's baby, man. You know what I mean? Every Wednesday, the law class, you know what I mean, it tells our people what to eat, what not to eat, how to dress, how not to dress. You know what I mean? As you can see, blacks and Hispanics are lawless, man. We don't have no laws. We're like animals. You know what I mean? And according to the Bible, there's morals that our people should live by, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our people have morals. You got black women sleeping around with any man just for the fun of it, man. We don't have that. That's wrong. Laws and morals and a way how to conduct ourselves. You know what I mean? Black men just killing any black man that looks in our way. We didn't come from a society like that, man. You know what I mean? We're not cannibals. We're not animals. We have laws, man. You know what I mean? The ways how to conduct yourself. Black men with their pants hanging off the behind. Black women dressed all naked. When according to the Bible, you got laws on how to dress, how to conduct yourself. You know what I mean? It's wrong to show your flesh. It's wrong for a man to see nakedness. It's wrong for another man to see you with your pants hanging up and your whole backside hanging out. That's wrong, man. Every Thursday, the scripture breakdown class. I'm a higher man. Any scripture, any question you ever wanted to know, man, in the Bible, outside the Bible, history, anything, you bring that to the Thursday class, midnight till 2, man. Every Friday, midnight till 2, the Lasha one Kodash, which means a holy tongue in English. You know what I mean? Hosted by General Kabbalah, where he goes into the Hebrew, shows our people how to read Hebrew, write Hebrew, past tense, present tense, connectives. Make sure you log into that and learn your language. And every Saturday, we have the Sabbath service as well. The Most High said, keep my Sabbath holy, man. And that's what you do. You go to the Sabbath service, man, read out the law. You know, make sure everybody watches that as well. Also, subscribe to I.S.U.P.K. UK. We got many videos, many lectures, you know, many programs on there as well. Street speakings that we do. And remember to pay your tithes, man. 10% of anything you own go to the priests and prophets of the Lord. Forever, man. Helps wake up more blacks and Hispanics. You know what I mean? Helps us get out there to other cities, other countries, and help our people, man. Any more announcements on that?
A lot of Feast of Tabernacles, 15th of October.
Okay, so I hope all the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, all the sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I mean? I hope they did the Day of Atonement, didn't break their fast, you know what I mean? It was your first fast. And the next one now is the Feast of Tabernacles, which falls the 15th of the month, so that's like what?
15th of October.
Which is the 15th of October?
In this time, yeah.
Okay. It's also the 15th day of the Hebrew month, too, isn't it?
Is it? That's good.
It's the 15th of October, sundown. That's the Feast of Tabernacles also, which goes on for 8 days.
Kind.
What else?
No, that's it. That's it.
All right, cool. We're gonna go into this Bible. You know what I mean? Because the problem is a lot of blacks and Hispanics don't know how to read the Bible, man. You know what I mean? We've been taught by our grandparents that this Bible is a white man's book, man. You know, I'm gonna show you that this Bible is not a white man's book. In fact, it's a black man's book. And the same way that black people speak slang today, our people also spoke slang in the Bible, man. You know what I mean? Our people are people of flavor and rhythm. And the same people that speak flavor today, the same people with flavor today, rhythm today, style, and a good culture are the same people that wrote this Bible, man. and they written the Bible in slang, the same way we write lyrics in slang today, the same way we talk in slang today. You know what I mean? The white man told our people to read this Bible verbatim, when that's not true, man. You know what I mean? Our people, the people of the river, man. The Bible calls our people peculiar. We don't do things verbatim according to the book. Give me the definition of slang in the dictionary. No question, you know?
Not yet. Right, slang, a type of language consisting of words and phrases regarding not from common speech than writing are typically restricted to a particular context.
Like for instance, when people say it's raining cats and dogs, it's not literally raining cats and dogs. It's slang, man. It means it's raining very bad out there. You know what I mean? You're gonna find out that the Bible's written the same way, man. We don't.
Context or group of people, a group of people.
Okay, so that's the definition of slang. You know what I mean? Slang is something that it says one thing but means something else. You know what I mean? Like it's raining cats and dogs. You make your bed, you lie in it. He's not talking about a literal bed, man. He's saying you live your life a certain way. Now you got to deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? And we're going to show you today something that your pastor would never teach you, that slang is in the Bible.
Right.
Our people spoke slang in ancient times, and our people speak slang today. And that you're learning the Bible of a man that don't have no flavor, don't have no spirit, don't have no rhythm. And for that reason, there's all these Christian fragments out there and people that can't understand the Bible, man. Give me Deuteronomy 14:2.
All right, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
And this is God speaking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He said, we're a holy people unto him. The word holy means separate, man. We don't eat rat, cat, and duck like the Chinese, because we're separate. You know what I mean? We don't have orgies like how the white people do, because we're separate, man. The Lord gave us laws that made us separate from everybody else, or made us holy, the special people we done.
And the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar.
We're a peculiar people, man. Peculiar means different, strange. The black man's peculiar. We ain't like every other nation out there. You know what I mean? You're supposed to wear a hat to the front, man. But black man's so full of flavor and rhythm and so peculiar. We put that to the back, man. You know what I mean? Because we're peculiar people. You know what I mean? The black, you're supposed to wear your trousers on your waist, but black man's so peculiar, full of rhythm. We don't. You know what I mean? Black people are peculiar. That's in the Bible. Every other nation is up straight. You know what I mean? You're supposed to drive with two hands on the wheel, but because the black man, he's the sons of God. It's for the flavor and rhythm. You know what I mean? Like, it's so peculiar. We drive with one hand, lean that seat back. We're peculiar people, man. That's in the Bible. Carry on.
Peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth.
There you go. We're peculiar in all the nations on the earth. Like how black people do. You know what I mean? They don't have that flavor, that spirit that black people do. But we're the sons and daughters of God, man. That's why we have originality. That's why we are unique. We are peculiar. Drop that. Give me Matthew 5 and 13.
The book of Matthew, the 5th chapter and the 13th verse. Ye are the salt of the earth.
And this is Christ speaking to his disciples, man. So you're the salt of this earth. All blacks and Spanish, you are the salt of this earth, man. What is salt for? Salt is for flavor, man. We're the flavor of this earth, man. Other nations didn't put their hat to the back because they discovered it. Because they copied us. You know why? Because we're the salt of the earth. They copy that flavor from us. They don't drive, especially from the UK. Oh my God, the packing, man. He just copies black people left, right, and center, man.
That's right.
You know what? We're the salt of the earth, man. We done?
salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor.
Okay, so Christ speaking, man, he said that we are the salt of the earth, man. If it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be no entertainment industry. There wouldn't be no everyone has braids because black people have braids, man. You know what I mean? Everyone got these haircuts and these leans and the lean and the high tops and so forth because black people started it, man. Now they call it the Kim Kardashian braids. So long before Kim Kardashian was born, man. Black people are so peculiar and so full of spirit and rhythm. Black women wear that hairstyle to bed, man. Wear it to bed. And you know, like something that a black woman goes to bed with, Kim Kardashian had to steal, man, and take it global. You know what I mean? That's something that we see as nothing. They see as fashionable. We're the salt of the earth.
Now, if I could, in Japan, you got people listening to reggae music, trying to dance like how the people dance back in Jamaica and everything.
God, in Japan, they're fascinated with breakdancing, man. You know what I mean? Black people, we do that way ages. We moved on from them, man. We don't breakdance no more. The breakdancing got competitions and also dressed in a big jersey and have competitions. We're past that now, man. We ain't breakdancing no more. We're the salt of the earth, man. What we put down, these nations see as gold, man. We're past that now, man. You know what I mean? The Indian man has showed back inside for so long that he came back in style again, man. You know what I mean? We passed that in the 80s, man. Black people full of rhythm, man. The salt of the earth. Read that again.
Ye are the salt of the earth.
And that's Christ speaking. So black man, you're the salt of the earth, man. And I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. You know what I mean? Just look all over the globe, man. You know what I mean? Clark's, what is it, British shoe band?
That's right.
Brand slack, yeah. And no one was wearing Clark's until Jamaica started wearing them. We made them popular. I felt the British man didn't see Clark's as anything big until we started wearing them, man. You know what I mean? If every black man started wearing Nike tomorrow, no one would wear Nike. And our rap stars put in their videos and so forth. We made who you think made Gucci so famous? Black people, man. Nike so famous. Black people. We make it fashionable. We put it in our rap videos and make people want to buy it. You know what I mean? It wasn't for us. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for us, white people would be wearing trainers just for running and doing PE. We make it fashionable, man. We're the salt of the earth. Like what verse you're at?
I'm still in the 13th verse, so just a little bit
right.
Read the first part. But if the salt Ava,
and that's what happened to blacks and Hispanics, man. We're the salt of the earth, but we've lost our flavor, man. We've lost our flavor. We're becoming homosexuals now, man. We're becoming drug addicts now. We're killing our brothers, man. We're aborting our babies. We're selling drugs to a black man that was just like you, man. Fighting over colors and postcodes. We lost our flavor. You know what I mean? Even in captivity, these nations still follow us, man. These nations still follow us. You know what I mean? When a white man wants to be a homosexual or a transvestite, he don't act like a woman. He acts like a black woman. Why is that? So he's basically saying that to be a woman, you have to be a black woman. You see how the homosexuals act, the white ones, snapping their fingers and popping their neck and all that. They're like black women. Don't act like a white woman. Don't act like a Chinese woman. They act like a black woman, man. Because you are the salt of this earth, man. You are the peculiar people of the Lord. And we've lost our savor. We was holy at one time, man. There was a time when there was no such thing as a black homosexual. There was a time then there was no such thing as a black woman that brought in their babies, man. But we've lost our savor now, man. Right. And now we follow the white man. We done?
Wherewith shall it be altered?
So the Bible saying it's a salt got no flavor. Then why would you season? Why would you use it to season meat? Why would you use it to season anything? Of having salt as a flavor? Or you lost your savor? You've lost your flavor, black man. So what's the point in salting anything? What purpose do you have, black man? Now you're homosexual. Now our people are killing each other. Now our people in a Christian church, Muslim mosque. So what purpose do we have, man? Even though we're the salt of the earth, we don't have no purpose no more. We done?
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
And that's what our people become, man. Good for nothing, man. All these latest trends, and even though we're trendsetters and we have flavor, we use that flavor in the Christian church, man, to bang a tambourine. We don't use that towards the Most High. You know what I mean? The Most High bless some of our sisters with some good voices, man, but to use that in the church, man, to use that to sing about to the left and how to cheat on your man. Brothers got good talent and how to rap, man. They got flavor, but they're using that rapping about how to kill your brother, man. You know what I mean? It's good for nothing. We got talent, man. We got flavor, but our flavor is good for nothing. What good is it? Like anything else?
Yeah, it's good for nothing, but to be cast out.
But to be cast out. All right, then. No question, no?
Not yet.
What have we done?
And to be trodden under the foot of men.
They've gone, our talents, our talent, man, we're trodden under the foot of men, man. You know, we pay taxes to the white man. We want food. We gotta go to the Chinese man, the Indian man. You know what I mean? When you go to a dry cleaner, you gotta go to the Chinese man. We're trodden underfoot, man. They suck the blood and the money out of our community. We don't own anything. We're trodden underfoot. Right, give me a Deuteronomy 32 and 15.
Right, Deuteronomy 32 and verse 15. But wax fat.
And this is the Bible. The word Jeshurun means Israel, man. So the Bible's talking about us as a nation. And it says Israel got fat. Saying the nation of Israel got fat. So what's that mean? Does that mean we put on weight? Does that mean, you know, we got obese? No, we don't.
And kicked.
And we kick back. We got fat and kick back. We done.
Thou art waxen fat. Thou art grown thick.
Read.
Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook God, which made him.
So again, the Bible said Israel got fat, man. Now, if you read this Bible like a white man, it has no flavor, has no rhythm. You think that the whole of Israel put on weight, man. You know what I mean? That they started to down them carbs. That's not what the Bible's saying, man. To get fat means to get comfortable, man. To get rich, to get all the gold, all the resources. That's how black people talk, man. See black people say, you know, well, since he got fat, he don't want to look after people no more. You know what I mean? Look at him all over there, fat, while we're starving. It means that the suffering over here. That's what it means when Israel got fat. Read up on the top.
But Jeshurun waxed fat.
But Israel got fat, man. We came out of Egypt. We got fat. We got comfortable. The Lord gave us the land of milk and honey, man. We had our gold, our own resource, our land, our army, our women. We got fat. We had everything we ever wanted. We done.
And kicked.
And then when we got all that, we kicked back, man. You know what I mean? We done.
Thou art waxen fat.
So we got rich, man. The Lord gave us the land of milk and honey. He goes, have a river. Can't. The door, yeah? Okay. The Lord said, we have all the gold, all the resources, all the oil, man. We got fat. Anything we ever wanted, a land of our own, language of our own, a good, strong army. We done?
Thou art grown thick. Are we done?
Yeah.
Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with then he forsook God.
And then when we got comfortable, when we got all the gold and stuff, we forsook God, man. We got too comfortable before, you know what, we're good, man. You know what I mean? God can't take us down. Look at this nice army we got. Look at this nice land we got. You know what I mean? We forsook God. When we got, you can read this history in the Bible. Read it in the Bible. It happened. Our people got big, man. We got comfortable. And then we stopped keeping the Sabbath. Sacrificing. We started worshiping idols. We forsook the Lord because we got fat and comfortable. We done.
And then he forsook the God which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. And
the rock of our salvation is the Most High. And we lightly esteemed him, man. We got comfortable and fat. The priest had a nice gold, a nice garment. And we lightly esteemed the Most High. Brothers will come up and like, yo, you want to keep the Sabbath service? No, I'll get it tomorrow, man. We lightly esteemed him. Black woman had a baby. You know what I mean? Brother said, yo, you shouldn't have an abortion. Yeah, that's all right, man. You're not going to kill him, man. We lightly esteem him. We don't take him serious. And that's what happened. That's in the Bible, man. Where our people got on their feet, man. We come out of the wilderness. We had our own cities, our own towns. You know what I mean? Our own government. We got fat. And we lightly esteem the Lord. Again, but if you're reading the Bible, see, the man that taught your grandparents his Bible, the same man that don't have no flavor, man. The same man that was trained just to do PE or sports, man. He don't have no spirit. So he will think that when the Bible is written in slang, that's how black people talk. Read on.
Verse 16, they provoked him to jealousy with strange gods.
So that's how you know this is not talking about fat, man. It's not talking about a man's health, a man's weight. It's talking about we got comfortable, we got big. And when we did that, we started to provoke the Lord to jealousy with strange gods, man. We started celebrating Easter, man, celebrating Christmas, worshiping Buddha. worshipping Baal. That's in the Bible. We done.
With abominations provoked they him to anger.
And we provoke the Lord to anger, man. Every time we went into a Muslim mosque, we provoke the Lord to anger because Allah didn't bring our people out of slavery in Egypt, man. You know what I mean? Every time we put a Christmas tree in our house, that's idolatry, man. You gotta bow down to put presents under that tree. That's bowing down to an idol, man. And we provoke the Lord to anger. And that's why we ended up in America and in the Caribbean, picking cotton and cutting cane. We provoke the Lord to anger. We done?
They sacrificed unto the devils.
And we started sacrificing to devils, man. We done?
Not to God.
And not to God. We started sacrificing to Buddha, to Allah, to Baal, to Asherah, and not to the Most High, man. We done?
To God whom they knew not.
Our foreparents didn't know about Buddha, didn't know about Baal. You know what I mean? You read Genesis and read about Abraham. Abraham didn't know no Baal. He didn't know no Asherah. We don't know these gods, man. We done?
To new gods.
To new gods? What's Allah a new God? Well, you know what I mean? What's this white Jesus Christ a new God? What's Buddha a new God? Abraham didn't know no Allah. You know what I mean? Isaac didn't know no Allah. Jacob didn't know no Allah. These are new gods, man. You know?
That came I.S.U.P.K, whom your fathers feared not.
And our fathers didn't know these gods, man. You got to give me Deuteronomy 31 and 20.
All right. Deuteronomy, the 31st chapter and the 20th verse. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers.
So the Lord speaking to Moses, and he goes, I'm going to bring him into the land which I swore unto their fathers. The Most High swore unto Abraham that one day his children, which is us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we're going to dwell in a nice land, man. When it goes milk and honey, you know, a land that prosperous, man, a land that ain't barren. You know what I mean? He swore to our fathers that his children would dwell in a nice land. Read.
That floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxen fat.
So he's talking about we're going to literally go into the land and eat. We're going to eat food. No, man. We're going to go in that land. We're going to prosper, man. You know, we're going to prosper. We're going to get all the gold, have nice cities, have a good, have a government. Just like how the white man today is eating right now, and he's fat. That's what it means. It's not literal.
So that even today we say, like, when you get paid, you go, yeah, I'm fat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or if you see a man who's rich, you go, yo, he's eating well, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's how black people talk, man. It's got nothing to do with how much food we're consuming. You know what I mean? But if you read the Bible from a man with no spirit, you know, a man that is done in caves at one point, then, you know what I mean? Lord be with you, man. So I can read that again now.
Sorry, and waxen fat. Then will they turn unto other gods.
Yeah, and then again with our people, man, once we get comfortable and we get rich, you know what I mean? We seem to think that the Lord can't touch us. We seem to think that we're untouchable. And that's when we turn to other gods, man. That's when we get money. At first, you know what I mean? Our mindset was good. But once we get money, we start to change. You know what I mean? We start to, every black man that has money, what does he do? First thing,
White woman.
Yes, a white woman.
it's a white woman, you know what I mean? And that's in the Bible. But the point I'm making is to get back and to eat. It's not literal, man. It doesn't literally mean to eat food and consume food. But anyway, drop that. Give me Hosea 13:1. No questions, otherwise.
Not yet.
The Bible got ripped in there, you know.
Yeah.
Got from camp.
Yeah.
It's like at 13:1.
Yeah.
The book of Hosea, chapter 13, verse 1. When Ephraim spake, trembling, he exalted himself in Israel.
So again, our kingdom was split into two. You had Judah, the southern tribes, and Ephraim, the northern tribes, and they broke off. This is the Lord speaking about what happened. They broke off. They had a king over them called Jeroboam, who made them sin and sacrifice to devils and so forth. They broke off from us and they exalted themselves in Israel. And the Lord talking about it, the Lord said, when Ephraim spake trembling, he exalted himself in Israel. And that happened. The northern tribe went their own way and exalted himself in Israel. Read.
But when he offended Salakia, but when he offended in Baal.
So what happened was the northern kingdom And they broke up from us, they left. And they started worshipping a god called Baal. Baal is an ancient Canaanite god. If you do the history on him, they started to offend in Baal, started to worship Baal, set up Baal temples, go to Baal churches. And you can read that in the Bible also. Ephraim did that, and the Lord's talking about it. Read that again. But when he offended.
But when he offended in Baal, he died.
So when Ephraim started to worship Baal, he died. When the 10 tribes, the other 10 tribes, not Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, when they started to offend in Baal, they died. Now the Lord saying, and you can read about this in Kings, the book of Kings. Read on.
And now they sin more and more.
And now they what?
They sin more and more.
But they're dead. So if they're dead, how can they sin more and more? How can a dead man sin more and more? You know, if anyone online wants to answer that again, man. This is a black man's book. We're speaking in slang, man. A dead man can't sin more and more. But again, keep in mind that this is about slang. I'll give a minute to anyone online if they can break it down for me, right?
Quite feel that good in 8 so far.
Alright, cool. No one got it. So give me Proverbs 21:16.
Oh, so I got a question from Tazadaf. Look.
Okay, give me a minute.
Alright, no, sir.
Proverbs 21:16.
Yeah.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
Okay, now this Bible, man, is the way of understanding.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It tells you what to eat, what not to eat, how to treat a brother, how not to treat a brother, who to have sex with, who not to have sex with, when to have sex with her, not to have sex on their period, and so forth. This Bible is the way of understanding. And the Bible says, if a man leaves this way of understanding, if a man says, you know what, I want to have sex with a woman on her period, I want to have sex with a white woman, I want to abort babies, a man that leaves the understanding this Bible, read,
shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
So any man that does that, according to the Most High, he's dead, man.
That's right.
That's how black people talk, man. You know, when you go to a party and the party ain't saying nothing, you say, yo, this party is dead, man.
That's right.
But the man got some trainers that, you know, they ain't saying that, you know. You're like, yo, the trainers are dead, man. You know what I mean? Remember in school, man, people have dead trim. Like, oh, dead trim, man. You ain't living life. You ain't living life, man. The Most High looks down on blacks and Hispanics and native Indians, and he considers us dead, man. He sees black people smoking weed and spliff in their mouth, black women swinging on a pole, black men killing their brothers, drive-by shooting. The Lord looks at us as dead. He looks at us like you're dead, like your life is not worth living. That's not life right there, man. That's death. He looks on blacks and Hispanics as a dead nation. That's what the Bible's written in. So go back to Hosea 13:1.
I got an answer.
Okay.
Sister Naka Aya said they sin more and more. That the dead, they sin more and more.
Yeah, yeah, they sin more and more because they're dead. Alright, cool. Go back to Hosea 13:1.
Book of Hosea, chapter 13, verse 1. When Ephraim spake trembling, he exalted himself in Israel. But when he offended in Baal, he died.
He died, man. He didn't literally die, but he died. And walked out of the way of understanding his death. And to walk out of the way of understanding, one of the commandments is, thou shalt have no God before me. They wrote that law. They wandered out of the way of understanding, and they died. The Most High didn't look at them as a nation. Looked at them as the dead. They ain't saying nothing. That the life they're living ain't life. But the man got a nice house. Got his living. He is, of course, he's living. His heart beating. He's physically alive, but he's living. And we're dead, man. As a nation, we're dead. All the coke in our neighborhoods and our whores and children in gangs and behind bars. We're dead, man. We're not living. And that's what happened here, man. Our people died, man. We done.
And now they sin more and more.
And that's how we sin more and more. Because we started worshiping idols, and now we start going to church. Now we're Muslim. We're not physically dead. This is not talking about physically dead. A white man could never teach this Bible, man.
That's right.
This Bible is written by the only people that speak slang today. And that's why we sin more and more, because we're dead, man. We're in these churches. We got Christmas trees in our house. You know what I mean? We're killing our brothers, man. Shaving our heads bald. We're dead. You know what I mean? You never learn this in church, man. Your pastor tells you to put on a suit and put on a tie and speak the best of English. When the prophets of God themselves, they didn't speak the best of English. They spoke in slang also.
That's right.
So how dare they tell black Hispanics that you ain't talking correctly? You know what I mean? They call a language Ebonics and say we speak broken English, man. So we invented English. That is a fact. We invented English, man. We invented slang. How you gonna tell us how to speak when God Himself speaks in slang, man? And these holy records are spoken in slang. We don't cracker.
Yeah, was it Paul said that I'm rude in speech but not in knowledge?
Can't exactly.
What did he mean? Did he mean like swearing or just he speaks all?
Swearing or speaks rough. And then after that, the disciples, all that men, they didn't go to Cambridge and Winchester and Oxford. They were all that men. So I don't care about no theologian and PhDs.
That's right.
The disciples themselves were people from Aston, man, Handsworth, you know what I mean, Manchester, Moss Side, Peckham. They didn't come from nowhere. We done.
And now they sin more and more, and have made them molten images of their silver.
Again, a dead man can't make an image, man. I've yet to see a dead man make an image. But this is why they are dead, because they're making images, man. When the Bible goes, you shall have no idols. We done?
And their idols, according to their own understanding, all of it the work of the craftsman.
And that's why they're dead. That's why the Most High don't consider their life living, man, because they're worshiping idols. And the Bible said, if you walk out of the way of this Bible, you are dead, man. Dead. The way of understanding says you shall have no idols, no other gods before me. And Israel doing this. That's why they're dead. They're not physically dead. You know what I mean? But again, I can say, man, the pastor, you don't understand the Bible. White people are not, they're not full of rhythm. They're not full of flavor like black people. So they read everything verbatim. So I can tell that question.
Kanye did. He said, Salakia, what is the best precept to deal with scum, GMS, rapists used in Deuteronomy 22 and verse 28?
22.
Let me read that.
Oh, go on. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin.
So if a man finds a woman, a damsel is a young woman. No. The damsel is a virgin? Interchangeable.
Interchangeable, but a woman that's not a man's baby.
Yeah, a damsel, a young woman, we done. And if he finds that she's a virgin, she ain't got no man, we done.
Which is not betrothed.
She's not betrothed. She ain't engaged to no man. She ain't promised to no man. She ain't seen someone. We done?
And lay hold on her.
And lay hold on her. So they will read this and say, lay hold on her, and go in the dictionary and say, lay hold means to grab her up, man. You know what I mean? Again, and it's funny that you mentioned this question because you mentioned it in the right class. You know what I mean? It's spiritual right here. Again, lay hold doesn't mean to hold a woman, drag her back to the house and rape her. What they're doing is they go in the Strong Concordance, which is a dictionary, and the Strong Concordance doesn't consider slang. If I say to you it's raining cats and dogs, and you go in the Strong Concordance and look it up, it will say cats and dogs. You know what I mean? A four-legged beast. It's not gonna break it down to you. So again, if I was say to you, that, you know what I mean? That girl was nice. I took her back to my house. Did I grab her by her hair and take her back to my house? No. I took her back to my house. So when it goes lay hold on her, it's saying now a man likes her, he entices her, you know what I mean? He chirps her, spits the game to her. That's what it means. So
like all these previous verses you brought out, that's proving it's in slang, like Ephraim being dead. It's important to know them scriptures to prove that it's slang in the Bible. But like today you would say, I pulled the woman. You didn't grab her by her coat and pull her. Like even what you'd say, I mashed a hot thing. That wasn't physically hot, and you didn't mash her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if a man goes, yeah, I saw a hot girl on the road, you know, she was hot. She had a fever,
yeah.
temperature, you know what I mean? But again, if you look in the dictionary, what's the dictionary going to say? It's not going to say slang for attractive. It's going to say the basic terminology. And that's what they're doing, man. These unlearned Christians are going in the Strong Concordance and not understanding the context. What the Strong called the culture context.
Culture context.
It's called culture context, man. That's the problem. Like the mark of the beast. The beast is America. But you go to Strong Concordance and look at the word beast. It'll tell you a four-legged animal. It's not going to tell you it's America. You go to Strong Concordance and look up Benjamin. It's not going to say the West Indians. You look up Judah. It's not going to say the American blacks. You know what I mean? You have to know the Bible, man, and the context. You know what I mean? But we'll leave it there anyway, man. I think you get the gist of it. No other question, no?
That's one.
Right, give him Matthew 8 and 20.
Oh, so lucky. I got one more.
Right, give him Matthew 8 and 20 first.
Book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 20. And Jesus saith unto him,
Give me one, go up above it a little bit.
the book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 19. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee wherever thou goest.
No, that's not the one. Give me 1 second. They're very dead. Alright, cool. What's the question in the meantime?
The question from
22.
Trooper Kama Salakia. Do we keep Proverbs 9 and 6 while still being a brother?
Proverbs 9 and 6.
Okay.
Yeah, fine, read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 6. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding.
There you go. So anything foolish, man, homosexuality, that's foolish. You gotta forsake that foolishness. Aborting your baby is foolish, man. The Lord gave you a womb to reproduce. You gotta forsake the foolish and live, and go into the way of understanding, man. You know what I mean? Pick up this Bible, join them online I.S.U.P.K classes, man. Go on YouTube, subscribe to I.S.U.P.K.com, learn the laws, learn that it's wrong to eat pork. That's what it means to forsake the foolish.
His question is like, when, like, how do we apply that and be a brother at the same time?
Again, so like, for instance, I got family members that ain't in this truth, man. And sometimes they come to me with some Christian stuff and so forth, and I just forsake them. You know what I mean? I don't disrespect them. You know what I mean? My father also, I can't disrespect my father. The Bible goes to honor your father. Stuff about Egypt and, you know, all that foolishness there. I was like, okay, I hear, man, but you know what I mean? I believe in this and so forth. And if, you know, if he hears, then he hears. If he don't, it's, you know, it's a thing like, okay, then fair enough, that's my opinion, you know what I mean? But you can tell people the truth without offending them, especially family members, you know what I mean? But that's the most you can do. Some family members will respect your wishes. Some will cut you off and say, he's crazy, man, I'm going to talk to him again. But what can you do, really? But you can do that and be brotherly at the same time. You know what I mean? That's what you're getting at, though.
What's the and it's saying that if you can forsake them and be a brother to them at the same time.
It didn't say forsake the foolish man, like forsake foolish. That means anything foolish, like saying forsake the foolish man, like don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, lobster. Forsake them. You know what I mean? At the same time, you know what I mean? We all got family members in the truth. We love them, man. You know what I mean? We command to love them, but we don't dwell with them. We don't hang around them 24/7. You know what I mean? We give them the odd phone call, so you can avoid them and be brotherly. You know what I mean? It is possible. You know what I mean? Christ's family wasn't in the truth, and he didn't hate them. You know, he didn't hate his mother. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he spent most of the time with his brothers. So like,
could you put with this? Don't answer a fool according to his folly. Is that?
Yes, so yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's talking about like cap up in your words. Just don't answer them, man. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard a lot of them. I heard a woman say at camp one time, it's a sin to abort your baby, but it's also a sin to be a homosexual. You know what I mean? And the Bible says you must kill a homosexual. So what if the baby in the womb was a homosexual? Would you kill it because it's homosexual? Then you can't abort your baby. Them kind of questions, don't answer that, man. The Bible goes, don't answer a fool according to their folly. You know what I mean? Just leave it. They don't literally answer, do they? You're not gonna break it down to them and then go, oh, okay, oh, I fancy that. I see it now. Really, not gonna. Them kind of people is loud. That's what I mean by don't answer a fool according to their folly. No more question, no?
One more. Yvonne asked, does a woman have to cover her head constantly?
Now give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. That's correct, or no?
That's it. Yeah.
Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3.
It's a bit more down.
Well, read it anyway.
Well, how do you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God?
So the head of the woman is a man, the head of the man is Christ, and the head of Christ is God, man. Chain of command. You know what I mean? A man is over a woman. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Just like how in ancient times with children, you could see a child on the bus and tell him, what are you doing? Don't ride on the bus. You know what I mean? You can actually probably beat him because the adults were over children. Now you got children saying how you're not my dad, you're not my mom, you can't tell me nothing. But one time men was over women. You know what I mean? I could see any woman in the street dressed inappropriately, and I could tell him to go home. I'm telling your husband. A man could do that one time. You know what I mean? In the white man society, it won't happen. But once upon a time that could happen. A man was above a woman. You pick up the Bible and read it. Christ told the woman to go fetch him some water. He didn't know from Adam. Told the woman, yo, go fetch some water. And that's how it was back in the day, man. You know what I mean? A grown up could tell a random child to go to a shop and get me this and bring back my change. And it would happen. But today, you know, things have changed. We done?
Every man praying or prophesying.
Any man praying or prophesying. You know what I mean? I'm not praying right now, but I'm prophesying. You know what I mean? So that's the requirements. Praying or prophesying. At the moment, I'm prophesying, I'm teaching. We done?
Having his head covered.
And if you're a man and you're praying or prophesying and your head's covered, you got a baseball cap on, a do-rag on, beanie hat, woolly cap, fisherman hat. We done?
Dishonor of his head.
And you dishonor your head, man. And that head is Christ. That man in charge uses Christ. If you cover your head, you dishonor Christ. We done?
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth.
So if you're a woman and you're praying or prophesying, it's not saying everyday life. It's not saying going to school or doing the school run or just walking around your house. But if you're going to get on your knees and pray, if you're going to face towards the east and pray, you know what I mean? If you're going to read this Bible or come to class, we done?
With her head uncovered.
And your head's uncovered. If you're a woman, you're in class with your head uncovered. You're a woman facing the east praying and your head's uncovered. We done?
Dishonor of her head.
And you dishonor of your head, man. You dishonor of the man. And the Bible says the woman's supposed to love the man the same way they love Christ, man. So you're just honoring Christ also. So for the sister, you don't have to cover your head to do the school run. You don't have to cover your head just to, you know, do grocery shopping. You don't have to. If you want to, it's your choice. You know, I see women with loads of head wraps nowadays. It's like the in thing at the moment. And they do it casually. And that's fine. But you're required to cover your head when you're praying or prophesying. So when you're in Sabbath service, when you're at the Passover service, when we're praying out, you know what I mean, cursing our enemies, when we're saying the Lord's Prayer, your head should be covered. You know what I mean? Does that answer the question, yeah? All right, give me Matthew 8 and 20. 22, is it?
Okay.
Wait there. 21, you want?
The book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 21. And another of the disciples said unto him, Lord.
You know what? Give me verse 20 actually. Give me 20.
Okay, the book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 20. And Jesus saith unto him, the foxes have holes.
This is Christ speaking, man. Christ to break it down in Jerusalem. You know, I'm gonna show you how black this Bible is, man. This book's a black man's book. You know what I mean? A man saying to Christ, like, you know what I mean? Where are you gonna go from here, man? And look what Christ says to him. So the foxes have holes. The foxes have a place where they can sleep at night, man. Christ was always on the go, set location. He was always on the move, teaching in one city, another city, one country, another country. He was on the move, man. We done?
The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests.
And the birds have nests. They have a set location where they can lie every night, man. Christ staying in this hotel, this brother's house, teaching the word, breaking it down. We done?
But the Son of Man.
But the what?
The Son of Man.
We done?
Hath not his head.
Christ said the birds have their set location, but the Son of Man, he ain't got no place to sleep at night. No, what's Christ doing here that all blacks and Hispanics do, man? Who is the Son of Man? Who is the Son of Man? You know what I mean? Anyone online want to answer that? The first question is who is the Son of Man? Then I'm gonna show you that Christ is doing something that blacks and Hispanics do all the time.
I know what I want to do.
Sweet is rough, man. Not my talk.
I can eat them all day.
Oh, you must be.
What's the lag on this?
Just like about 10 seconds, roughly. 10 seconds, 10, 15.
No, like no.
Not yet, no. Oh yeah, Naka Paya said Yahushai or Christ.
That's true, man. She's right. Christ is the Son of Man. And what's Christ doing here, man? Christ is the Son of Man, have nowhere to lay his head. Christ is speaking in the third person, man. That black people do, man. You know what I mean? The other day I saw Parasha hungry. It's like, yo, man's hungry, man. You know what I mean? He didn't say, I'm hungry. He's talking about himself. I used to the man go, listen, how you gonna do a brother like that, man? Black people talking third person, say, you know what I mean? How you gonna do a brother like that, man? Help a brother out, man. Like, I'm the brother. I'm saying, help me out. That's how black people talk. And Christ saying the Son of Man had nowhere to rest his head. And who talks like that, man, other than blacks and Hispanics? Christ, like when man goes, oh, man's hungry about now, man. Or you know what? A man don't know what to wear today, you know. That's black people right there, man. Christ is referring to himself, talking in the third person. What we done?
And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
So while Christ was speaking and raising, you know what I mean, raising up blacks and Hispanics, one of his disciples said unto him, Lord, which means master, sir, suffer me, allow me to go and bury my father. He said, I'm gonna roll with you, but please let me bury my father first, man. You know what I mean? And this disciple is Peter, man, saying to Christ, you know what I mean? I want to do the work with you. I want to raise blacks and Hispanics, get them off drugs, but please, before I do this, let me allow me, please, man, to bury my father first. We done?
But Jesus said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury their dead.
And do what?
Let the dead bury their dead.
So Christ said, nah, man, follow me, man. Let the dead bury the dead. How can a dead man bury another dead man? So, you know what I mean? According to the context, according to what we just read, what does that mean, man? Let the dead bury the dead. Because, you know what I mean? You pass that. He's a white man, you know the Bible. You know what I mean? But we speak slang, man. So, you know what I mean? Break it down to me. How does the dead bury their dead? But yeah, man, break it down for me.
Spiritually, they're dead in the world.
Exactly. They're not physically dead, but they ain't keeping no laws. You know what I mean? So saying Christ basically saying, so basically Christ saying, nah, man, Peter, we got work to do, man. We got to raise blacks, Hispanics. If anything, let them not deal with that, man. That's their business. Let the dead bury the dead. You know what I mean? They're on cocaine, drugs, everything. We got an important mission to do. Let the dead bury the dead, man. Let the people that smoke weed, sin, you know what I mean, lie, sleep with white women, let them take care of that, man. We got some business to do. Let the dead bury the dead. A dead man can't bury another dead man. It's like it's
You kind of, a brother online got it right as well. He said, if you're not in the truth, you're dead.
There you go.
Also, like it says, it's that.
There you go. Do it rolling with Christ. So they're dead, man. Saying let them take care of that, man. We got business to do, man. You know what I mean? Let them bury him. Let them keep the service and, you know, hold the coffin and whatnot, man. We got business to do, man. And furthermore, this is deep because in the law, if you touch a dead body, you're unclean for 7 days. And Christ didn't have that kind of time, man. He didn't have time for Peter to be unclean for 7 days. And see, you got white people that call their sons Peter, man. And that's disrespectful, man. This is a good brother in the Bible. This is a brother that couldn't bury his father, man. A man that raised him. You know what I mean? A man that raised him from a child to an adult, man. And this man was so loyal to the Most High and so loyal to Christ. He didn't see his own father get buried, man. He followed Christ. You know what I mean? And this is why people name their sons after Peter, man. This is the honorable men right here, man. And how dare white people name their children after Peter, man. This is a black man, an honorable man, a man that was Christ's right-hand man. When Christ died, he gave the order unto Peter, man. He put Peter in charge. You know what I mean? It's a good brother right here, man. Any man that can do that, you know what I mean? He deserves the office that he gets. Yes, let's read it again from the top. 22.
From 22. But Jesus said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury their dead.
So Christ said, follow me, man. Let them deal with that. We got things to do, man. We got camp to keep. You know what I mean? We got prison programs to do. We got food programs to do. You know what I mean? We got to do camp. We got to go to this city, that city, back and forth. We got to raise some brothers up, man. Let them deal with that, man. We got bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean? Again, it's more slang, but if you're in GMS and that, you want to make children, you would understand, man. You know what I mean? But, give me Revelations 11 and 8. Yeah, ring it there.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8.
7. Sorry, 7.
7 and 8.
Yeah, no, 11 and 7.
7. 11 verse 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony.
So interject for a second. This is a prophecy in Revelation talking about Israel. You know what I mean? In this chapter, it refers to them as the two witnesses. The reason they call the two witnesses is because the kingdom was split into two, the northern and the southern. And the book of Revelation calls them the two witnesses. You know what I mean? The two witnesses that's going to go out there and preach the word, man. And that's the I.S.U.P.K, going out there and teaching the word. We done?
And when they have finished the testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them.
And the beast is making war against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, putting drugs in our neighborhoods, police brutality, you know what I mean? Riling up black on black crime, like the black woman against the black man. He makes war against us, you know?
And shall overcome them and kill them.
Yeah, and he overcame us and killed us, man. We're dying all the time, we done?
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street.
And the two witnesses, who is for time's sake, Israel and Judah. He says their dead bodies, man, shall lie in the streets, we done?
In the street of the gate of the city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
So we're gonna die in the city, which is spiritually, not physically. This city is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. What's that city called What's that city spiritually called Sodom and Egypt? That's America, man. You know what I mean? What place has more homosexuals than Sodom? America, man. You know what I mean? You don't see Arabia promoting homosexuality. You don't see India promoting homosexuality. You don't see England promoting homosexuality. You don't see RuPaul in England or in Spain or in Arabia or in Somalia. You don't see soaps with two men kissing. EastEnders got Ben, a homosexual. You don't hear about sex changes in these countries. You don't hear about sex changes being free and hormone pills and cross-dressing and same-sex marriage ain't free in Arabia or in Somalia. It's in America, man. That's that place which is spiritually called Sodom, you know? Sakya, and spiritually called Egypt, man. What country was our people slaves in Egypt? And where is predominantly our people slaves today? In America, man. America's that place where our people was forced to pick cane and cotton and use alligator bait and work in the gold mines. You know what I mean? There's only one place which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. One place where our people slaves, and one place where homosexuality is rampant, man. Place like San Francisco, gay clubs, gay bars, sexual marriage. You can't even speak about them in America. That's one place, man. That's America. You know what I mean? It said our people shall die in that city. Our people are gonna die in America. That place which is called Sodom and Egypt. 1 second. Right, give me verse 9.
And they of the people of kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies.
So all these nations see our dead bodies, man. They see blacks and Hispanics dead.
3 days and a half.
And that's a time dispensation when our people rise up again. Read on.
And shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
Read that part again.
And shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
So all these nations see blacks and Hispanics dead, and they don't put our bodies in graves. Why don't they put our bodies in graves? Because we're not dead, man. We're not physically dead. The Bible says all these nations shall see our dead bodies, man. All these nations turn the news and they see black on black crime, man. They see black people selling drugs, black women swinging around a pole, world star hip hop, twerking videos, black people sniffing coke, injecting stuff in their veins, black people on park benches dead, man. That's what I mean by all nations shall see our dead bodies, man. All nations see our dead bodies. We're dead out here in America. We're dead out there in Kingston, smoking weed and killing our own brothers, sexing black women and throwing them away. Black women cheating on their men and making songs about it like it's a joke. Black women aborting their babies. All nations shall see our dead bodies, man.
Right.
We're not literally dead. That's why it says we're not put in graves, because we're not physically dead, man. We've wandered out of the way of understanding, which is this Bible. And the Most High considers our life dead, man. Again, because the Most High is a black man. The prophets that wrote this Bible are black men, man. We don't speak verbatim. We don't speak the proper curriculum that white people say we should speak, man. We speak slang. And our life is dead out here, man. We're dead, man. We're not living. This ain't life we're living. Anything else? No question? Okay. Alright, cool. Give me Ezekiel 37:1.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 1. the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord.
So this is a vision he's seeing. He's saying that it was carried out in the spirit, man, not physically, but in the spirit. So this is a vision that Ezekiel's seeing right now, read.
And set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
So Ezekiel's in a valley. A valley is where two mountains meet. It's like there'll be two mountains, a mountain here, and the dip in between, that's a valley, man. Read on. And so in this valley, it's full of dry bones, full of skeletons and dead bodies, read on.
And caused me to pass by them round about.
So the Most High told Ezekiel to walk around these dead bones, man. Look at them, read on.
And behold, there were very many in the open valley.
And in this valley, there was loads of them, many dry bones, man. Read on.
And lo, they were very dry.
And these bones were dry, really dry. They've been dead for a minute, man. They've been dead for years. Read on.
And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Again, the word son of man is morsland. You know, black people say today, people go, yo, man, nah, man. Yo, I want to go home, man. That's the Most High himself is speaking in slang. Ezekiel, son of man. Didn't even call him by his name. It's the son of man. That's like saying, yo, hey, you know what I mean? Right. Saying, yo, man, can these bones live? God's saying to Ezekiel, look at these dead bones, man. Look at these dry bones. Can they live? Can they come back to life again? Can they walk again? Can they breathe again? You know?
And I answered, Oh Lord God, thou knowest.
And Ezekiel said, God, only you know, man. He said, God, you know that. Oh no, man, only you know. You done?
Again he said to me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
And then Moses said, Ezekiel, prophesy to these bones, man. Why would anyone in their right mind prophesy to bones, man? That's stupid. Would you teach bones and bring in the Bible to bones? Again, man, because these ain't literal bones, man. They're not literally dead. This is Israel, man. The house of Israel. They're not literally dead. What Ezekiel's really seeing is black people smoking weed, man. Black people with needles in their veins, man. Homosexuals, man. Black men cross-dressing. Black men sleeping with other brothers' wives. That's what Ezekiel's seeing. And the Most High saying, prophesy to these bones. Teach these same bones, these same dead people. It's wrong to be a homosexual. It's wrong to be an adulterer.
Right.
It's wrong to kill another black man. That's what the Lord's saying here. We done?
Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
And the Lord saying, to these bones, I will cause breath to enter into you, man, and you will live again, man. I'm gonna teach you it's wrong to be a homosexual. You're gonna stop being a homosexual and live again. No life, death no more, man. Tell a black woman stop being a whore, man. She'll put down being a whore, she'll live again. The most I wouldn't call her dead no more, because the life she's living ain't dead no more, man. It's a life worth living. Tell a black man to come off drugs, therefore he ain't dead no more, he's alive again.
That's right. And I will lay sinews upon you.
And sinews like muscles. The Most is saying to these bones, I will cause muscles to come upon you again, we done?
And I will bring flesh up upon you.
I bring flesh on them. So these bones are slowly coming back to life again, man. They find out that it's wrong to eat pork. It's wrong to be a homosexual. And they're slowly changing. They're coming off the weed. They're coming out of the Christian church. And slowly but surely, skin's coming back on them. Muscles are coming on them, we done?
And cover you with skin.
And cover you with skin. So these bones are coming back to life slowly, man. They're learning the laws, man. They're putting on all the bad stuff they used to do. They're picking up this Bible, we done?
And put breath in you.
And get breath again, man. These bones will get breath. They will live again. No more will they be drug dealers, man, but they'll be men of the Lord at camp, man, on that corner, blazing on the white man, waking up more brothers, man. No more shall that woman be a whore no more, man. She get that life back. She'll be alive again. She'll be a man's wife now, man. You know what I mean? Cooking him food, raising him up, man, giving him sweet words in his ear. No more will a woman be a prostitute no more, man. She get life back, the breath back, raising them kids properly, man, head covered in the school. No more will a man be a crackhead on a park bench, man. Be a man of the Lord, man, raising up beautiful daughters, strong sons, man. Have you done?
Okay. And cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live.
And ye shall what?
And ye shall live.
But they're already alive, man. But the Moses says, you shall live, man. To live means to keep the commandments of God. It doesn't mean to physically breathe and be walking. You know what I mean? A lot of people read that scripture. Every Christian knows the scripture when Christ says, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes out of the Most High's mouth. That's what it means to live. You're not living because you're eating. You're not living because your heart's beating and you got a pulse. You're living because you're keeping the commandments. Man. That's life, man. When a man says, yo, I'm living right about now, he means he's living good.
I got that, yeah? Please of that.
Okay, let me read on first and I'll get back to the. Read on?
And ye shall know that I am the Lord. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and the
So okay, give me all right, cool. Give me verse 11.
said to me, Son of man, these bones are whole. So like these bones are the whole house of Israel.
Read that again.
Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones.
So the most are explaining. So anyone thinks I'm making this up, I'm relying on the Bible. These bones that we're talking about, these bones that get their life back, these bones that put down the drugs, put down the weed, the crack, stop being the whores. We're gonna find out who these bones are, man. Read.
Are the whole house of Israel.
And these bones are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
Right.
All the Hispanics that was Catholic, man, with a picture of Mary on their wall, man. The Lord changed them. You know what I mean? In the end, they found that Christ was black. They took down that picture of Mary after the war, man. All those Jamaicans that were Christians and that white Jesus on the wall. This who them bones are, man. The whole house of Israel. So we're not making this up. These bones ain't everybody. They ain't the white man. It's not literal. These bones are Israelites, man. Blacks and Hispanics that die in the ghetto, man. Blacks and Hispanics that are in the ghetto on drugs, eating pork, having abortions, homosexuals, same-sex marriage. These who them bones are. And the bones are dead because they ain't living right, man. They're Christians, they're Muslims, they're Buddhists, the Egyptologists, the Rastafarians. We done?
Behold, they say, our bones are dried and our hope is lost.
And that's what our people got, man. Our hope is lost. Our bones are dry. We're going to be in slavery forever, man. You know what I mean? Our life just to live and die in the ghetto. Our hope is lost. We ain't got no hope, man. We ain't got no hope. If you're a black man that don't believe in the Bible, there's no point living. There's no point living because the way our black people are moving right now, there ain't no hope for black people. You know what I mean? People say, I don't believe in that Bible. Then there's no point living. You know what I mean? This Bible keeps me sane, man. It gives me hope. And the only hope I got is a black man coming down from heaven to save blacks and Hispanics.
That's right.
If he ain't coming, there's no point, man. Because the white man is too strong. And without Christ, you ain't going to beat him. Without the Bible, you ain't going to beat him. Or the satellites and tanks he got. You can't even get a corner shot, man. This man owns the globe, all the oil, tanks, satellites, lasers, strong army. So you better believe in this Bible, man. You better hope Christ is in Israel. You got people like Polite saying, oh, how can you wish that a black man gonna come through the clouds with 1,000 angels? You better believe it too, man. Otherwise, you're gonna be in slavery forever. Because you and your conscious community doing videos on YouTube ain't gonna get black without slavery no time soon. Not with the tanks the white man got.
That's right.
Not with the brainwashing you've been through for 400 years. You ain't getting that slavery anytime soon. So don't ask me if I believe it. You better believe it. You know what I mean?
Right.
No.
Can't be done.
Our bones are dried and our hope is lost. We are cut off in our parts.
You done?
Sight unto them.
And the Lord said, these bones have no hope, man. These bones who Israelites have no hope. You know what I mean? In islands like Jamaica and Puerto Rico, which are poor, man, no hope. You know what I mean? Kids are in gangs and so forth. There's no hope. Therefore, prophesy to them. Teach them that they're holy, man. Teach them that there's laws to carry. Teach them that if you keep eating pork, you would get high blood pressure. You keep sleeping whole, you would get AIDS, man. You keep being a homosexual, you would get HIV. Prophesy to them, be done.
Thus saith the Lord God, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves.
There you go, man. But they're not physically in graves, man. This is like what poetical kind of speech.
Yes, right.
It will cause us to come out of our graves. What's our graves? What are the graves that we're in, man? Christianity, that's the grave that the black man's in, man. Egyptology, that's the grave the black man's in. And the Lord gonna open these graves and let us come out of them graves, man. Let us come out of Christianity. Let us come out of Egyptology, Rastafarianism, and so forth. We done?
And bring you into the land of Israel.
We done?
And you shall know that I am the Lord when I have opened your graves.
All right, drop that. Give me Genesis 2:17. No question, no?
I got the one about the commandments.
Yeah, one. Nice one.
All right, Proverbs, the 7th chapter, verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live.
There you go. You keep the commandments and live, man. That's how you live. If you're eating pork, you're gonna die. You'll get high blood pressure, diabetes. You're not eating that, you're gonna live, man. You're not gonna die like everybody else. You're not a homosexual, so what's gonna happen? You're not gonna die of AIDS and HIV. You're gonna live, man. You're not in a gang, you're not taking drugs, so you're not gonna OD, man. You're gonna live. These laws are made so black people can live, man. and you're not living correctly until you follow the laws written up in this Bible.
That's right.
I have another one about slang in the Bible.
Go.
All right, the book of 2nd Maccabees 1:1. The brethren, the Jews that be at Jerusalem.
There you go. Those are brethren, man. The word brethren means the brothers. Just letters written to the brothers, man. Fellow blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who call each other's brothers, man. Especially in America. You know what I mean? The brothers, man. Your brother, you're good. It's black people, the brethren. They explain who the brothers are. Read it again.
The Jews,
the brethren, the Jews, explaining who the brethren are. You know what I mean? This is spiritual, man. The Most High saying who the Jews are, man. Black people call each other's brothers, man. The Jews that be at Jerusalem. You know?
That be at Jerusalem.
That what?
That be at Jerusalem.
Not that are at Jerusalem. That are in Jerusalem. The Jews that be at Jerusalem, man. This is black people. Right? We invented English, man. It's our language. You know what I mean? King James was a black man. Shakespeare was a black man.
That's right.
It's our language, man. The Bible says the Jews that be at Jerusalem. Not the now today the white man say that's not proper English. That's incorrect. It's the Jews that are in Jerusalem, that are located in Jerusalem. So black people talk, man, that be at Jerusalem. You know what I mean? Where was you at, man? Yo, you know what I mean? I don't know where I'm gonna be at, you know. That's black people right there, man. Kind of okay. Give me Genesis.
I got one more about life and the keeping of promises.
Yeah, go ahead.
The last one. Matthew 19:17. And he said unto them, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
There you go. Christ told this young man, if you want to live, keep the commandments. But this young man's already living, man's alive. You can't, the fact that he's alive, that's how he walked up to Christ asking the question. So Christ goes, you want life, you want to live good, you want to be in the kingdom, have slaves, have gold, land, big castles, you want life, keep the commandments, man. And this young man who Christ was speaking to was already alive. He weren't dead. He was a zombie. You know what I mean? You in Genesis 2:17.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 17. But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it.
So the Most High told Adam, you know, I'm not going to go to Genesis now, it's a deep breakdown. So Adam, don't learn of this philosophy, man. That's the tree of good and evil. We done?
For in the day that thou eatest,
so the day you eat, the day you learn of this philosophy, read the same day, not later on, the same day you learn of that philosophy, read
thereof, thou shalt surely die.
Thou shalt what?
Surely die.
So the same day you eat of this tree, you're just going to die. But Adam didn't die that same day. Adam had children and lived to about 900 years. And the Lord don't tell lies. But the Lord said to Adam here, the day you eat of this fruit, you're going to die. So the Lord lying. That contradiction. Adam had Cain and Seth and many children and lived to what, 900. But the Lord said here, the same day you eat this, you'll die. You know what the Lord meant by that? The man that walks out the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Adam left the way of understanding, man. Therefore he died. You know what I mean? The Moses said, don't learn of this. He learned that. Therefore he died, man. His life weren't considered living no more. You know what I mean? You read the book of Genesis. The Lord kicked him out of the Garden of Eden. He wasn't living no more. He used to live in his own land. Now he was kicked out in another land. You know what I mean? Working, hard labor. He wasn't living no more. Whereas before he was living. But now he's dead. He ate off that tree of good and evil. And now he's dead, man. Now he's in another land. The Lord said, what? Thistles and thorns shall you eat. There you go. Adam wasn't living no more. Kicked out his own land. In the next man's land working for him. The Lord said, by the sweat of your brow shall you eat. When before, Adam didn't have that problem. But now he's dead, man. He ain't living life properly. Now he's working hard, tilling the ground, working for other nations. You know what I mean? Living hard now. Because he died. He was living before, had his own land. But he died. He didn't die literally. Because we know that Adam had many children afterwards. You know what I mean? Adam lived to about 900 years old. He didn't die that same day. And the Lord don't tell lies. That's what it means, man. The Lord himself is a black man. He speaks in slang, man. He's not verbatim and uptight, straight back kind of guy. He's a black man. Same way you're a black man. You know what I mean? You're full of flavor, man. Don't let no white man tell you that your way is wrong and it's not official. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't dress like this. You know what I mean? You should tuck your shirt in and so. But nah, man. You're black man. You got flavor, man. You know what I mean? Right, Jack, give me the definition of hell in the Bible.
What hell?
Yeah.
You mean out the Bible dictionary?
Yeah.
It's all there.
Oh, you're strong. You're strong. It's more. Okay. After Prashik, give me Genesis 5:3. What are you doing?
All right, the book of Genesis, chapter 5 and verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years.
So when Adam had his first son, it was 130 years. But the Lord said, this same day you're gonna die. So what's Adam doing 130 years later? Like, I don't understand what Adam's doing living so long. Adam should be dead by now, man. You know what I mean? He had 24 hours to live. Again, because it's not talking about that when they bring that out. You got that from here?
In the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, the definition of hell says the word carries connotation.
Yeah, it should be.
The word carries the connotation of doom, hopelessness, and futility.
So this word carries the reputation of doom and so forth. That's the reputation it carries, you know?
The wicked in a moment go down to Sheol.
Then that's what society makes out the hell is. You know what I mean? A place of doom and the wicked go down there, you know?
That's from the book of Job, 21 verse 13. The wicked shall be turned into Sheol, and the nations that forget God.
That's the dictionary. The part that you said there.
Not really, if you look at that actually.
You got strong concordance?
So I'll get it. I've got it online. This means the grave.
How means what?
The grave.
So how it means the grave, you know what I mean? According to Christianity and stuff, it has a reputation of a place underground, you know, burning the fire. But hell just means the grave. That's what it means, just the grave. Because when you die in the bury, they put you in hell. You know what I mean? If your grandma dead, she's in hell. I'm gonna put it like that. She's in the grave, basically. Dead people go in. Dead people go in the grave. That's where they go. So the hell just means the grave. Give me Jonah 2. Give me the book of Jonah, chapter 2. Let me get the video 1 second. Okay, give me 1 and 17. Jonah 1 and 17.
Book of Jonah, chapter 1, verse 17. Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah.
So, you know what I mean? If you're born in Christianity, everyone knows about Jonah, you know what I mean? The Lord wanted him to go to Nineveh. He didn't want to do it. The Lord caused the ship to be shipwrecked. When Jonah was about to drown, the Most High got a fish to swallow him up. We done?
And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights.
So Jonah was in the belly of the whale 3 days and 3 nights. Give me chapter 2 and 1.
Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly.
Where?
Out of the fish's belly.
So Jonah's fish's belly, and he was praying to the Most High, man. You know what I mean? He's praying that the Lord have mercy on him.
And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction.
So Jonah's been afflicted here. He's in the belly of a whale, dark in there, it stinks in there, and he's crying to the Most High. Read.
Unto the Lord, and he heard me out of the belly of hell.
Out of where?
Out of the belly of hell.
So why is Jonah saying he's in hell? Well, he's clearly in the whale belly. Jonah's in the belly of a whale, but he's saying he's in hell. He's saying he's in the grave. Jonah's not in the grave. Jonah ain't in a burning place where a man with horns and a pitchfork is. Jonah ain't in the grave. So why is he calling it hell?
Yeah, you're saying it because it's really bad in there. It stinks. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just down, like, you know what I mean? You wouldn't be down if you're
exactly.
in a whale.
That's how black people talk. That's black people right there, man. That's slang in the Bible. It's not verbatim, man.
That's right.
Jonah said, I'm in the grave. Stinks down there. You know, the black man says, yo, I'm broke, man. He's not broke. He's not in 2 pieces. But the man goes, I'm down and out, man. I'm in the gutter right now, man. Jonah said, I'm in hell. I'm in the grave, man. It stinks down there. It's dark. I might not see my family no more. I'm in the bottom of the ocean. I'm down, man. I'm at my lowest point. I'm in hell. I'm in the grave, man. You ever see a black man broke on the floor? He's in hell. Cocaine in your community. Black women aborting their babies and fighting and drying each other's weave and so forth. Hell, man. Can't pay your rent. That's how. No food in your cupboard. That's how. You're in the grave. You're down. You're out, man. That's what black people do, man. You know what I mean? We take something which means one thing and equate it to something else. That's how. When a black man's broke, he's not literally broke. You know what I mean? That's what it means in hell. We know where he is. He's in the belly of the whale. He knows where he is. What he calls that hell. Drop that. Give me Tobit 13:2.
I got another one about jewelry.
Alright, I can't. I'm getting a minute. Tobit's like a Tobit 13:2.
India Park.
Oh.
I said, and I got a question online as well.
Alright, yeah.
Tobit 2, yeah?
13:2, here you go.
13:2. In the Apocrypha, chapter 13, verse 2.
Give me one actually, couple one.
Chapter 13, verse 1. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing. Blessed be God that liveth forever.
So if you read the book of Tobit, I suggest everyone read the book of Tobit. It's a good book to read. It's not that complicated, you know what I mean? It's a simple book. You don't really have to read it precept upon precept. It's a good story, man. It's about a brother that had a son. And you know what I mean? He sent his son, his only son as well, he loved him so much. And he sent his son out there to go find a wife. And while his son went and got a wife, he turned blind. A demon fell on the wife, you know what I mean? His son got lost and so forth. So after all that happened, fine. Tobit got his sight back. His son came back in one piece. You know what I mean? The demon come off his woman. So at this point, Tobit's happy, you know what I mean? He's writing a prayer to the Lord. We done?
Blessed be God that liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom, for he doth scourge and have mercy.
So Tobit saying, you know what I mean? I praise the Most High, man. Everything went up fine. The Lord will scourge you, which means to whip, and have mercy. The Lord scourged Tobit, man. He lost his son for a couple of months, sight for a couple of months, but then the Lord had mercy again, man. Gave him his sight back, gave him his son back. We done?
He leadeth down to hell.
The Lord is what?
Leadeth down to hell. Read. And bringeth up again.
The Lord also brought Tobit down to hell and then brought him up again. Now, when did Tobit ever go to hell, man? When was Tobit ever in the grave? When did Tobit ever get burned by a man with a red suit and a pitchfork? Never. I'm going to tell you when Tobit went to hell. Tobit went to hell when he lost his eyesight, man. When he lost his son. When his son's wife had a demon on her. When his son was lost. That's when he went to hell. And he said, the Lord bring you back up again. And the Lord brought him up again when he gave him his sight back. When he gave him his son back. Gave him his woman back. That's what it means when hell. When the Bible talks about hell, man. To be in hell doesn't mean to be in the grave. Definition of it. But black people, we don't speak official. We speak in slang, you know what I mean? We're peculiar people. Special people, man. To be in hell means to be down, man. No hope. Just, you know what I mean? It's out. The same way I said before, to be broke doesn't literally mean to be broke. You know what I mean? Again, prophets wrote this Bible, man. So how can a white man tell us that the way we're speaking is wrong? You know what I mean? We need speaking classes. When holy men of the Bible spoke in slang themselves, man. But I'm gonna get to yours in a minute. Give me Psalm 18:4.
The book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 4. The sorrows of death compassed me.
And King David speaking, man. King David's at war, was on the run. King Saul wants to kill him. And saying the sorrows of death compassed him, man. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to be dead. You know?
And the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
You know what I mean? And the floods of ungodly men made him afraid. And King Saul, who was an ungodly man chasing him, all these Philistines chasing him. He can't even see his friend no more. You know what I mean? David's on the run at the moment, sitting down, you know?
The sorrows of hell.
Of what?
The sorrows of hell.
And King David ate in hell. He's not literally in the grave, but because he can't see his friend no more. Nations want to kill him. King Saul wants to kill him. That's hell. That's down, man. You ever been on the run by yourself? Everyone wants you dead. You know what I mean? King David's a wanted man in Israel, man. Anyone that sees King David is meant to kill him or bring him back to Saul, man. He's in hell right now, man. He's down. That's what it means. It's like, I don't want to say something.
Jewelry, like, you know, we don't call things like we don't call the item the same way as a white man does, you know, a chain, a bracelet, and stuff like that. Just in Ezekiel 16 and 11, I decked thee also with the ornaments.
So the context is about jewelry. The most I decked you with ornaments. Not talking about slavery and shackles and so forth. You're talking about ornaments. That's the context. We done.
And I put bracelets upon thy hands.
There again, that's the context. Ornaments, jewelry. Bracelet is a form of jewelry. We done.
And the chain on thy neck.
And a what?
And the chain on thy neck.
So even the Bible, man, if I put a chain on your neck, according to the white man, he calls it a necklace. You know what I mean? The Bible, we call it chain. Officially, according to the white man, a chain is like what? A chain is something you tie animals with, or something you put people in slavery with. But the Most High himself called it a chain, man. Necklaces today, chains. Got a chain up on your neck, a gold chain, a gold rope. You know what I mean? So, but again, but they say our English is incorrect. When God himself called it a chain, man, and he's not talking about a shackle. He's not talking about a slave chain, because the context is jewelry. He said bracelet, ornament, and a chain, man. And black people call it gold chains today. It's like
that's gay as hell. A necklace. Break the word necklace, like lace. That made me thinking like lingerie and shit like lace. That's just gay as hell. No nigga never gonna say, "Where's my necklace?" You know what I mean?
God forbid.
When I think of necklace, I think of women's jewelry. Let's call it chains, man. But according to the white man, it's a necklace. I don't know. Like, go give me Lamentations 2:1. I didn't get through all this, man. It's too much. What time is it? Half past.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 1. How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger?
So this is Jeremiah speaking, and he's saying, like, how's the Lord covered Jerusalem in a cloud in his anger, man? You know what I mean? That's like metaphorical. Like a cloud over your head is all dark and gloomy, like you see on them cartoons. And it's asking a question like, how's the Lord done this to us, man? The Lord's angry with us. Like crime and high blood pressure, sickle cell. We're covered in the anger of the Lord. He's asking how? How did it happen? We done?
And cast down from heaven.
And God did what?
Cast down from heaven.
And God cast us down from heaven, man. You know, when was black people ever in heaven? Like, I've read this Bible from Genesis to Revelations, and we was never in heaven. You know, Adam was made on the earth, cast out on the earth. We dwelt in the land of Egypt on the earth, had our own land on the earth. And on the earth, when was we ever in heaven? He's saying here, the Lord cast us down from heaven, man. We done?
Up unto the earth, and the beauty of Israel, and the beauty of Israel. And remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger.
So when break down for me, what happened, man? When was we ever in heaven? When was black people ever in heaven? Like black, you know, was in space.
When we had things nice, when we had the kingdom, and no bastard Romans wasn't coming, chasing us out of there.
There you go, man. That's what the Lord's saying. As the brother said, when we was in our land, man, had our government keeping the laws, no black man was eating pork, no homosexuals, was in heaven, man. Had gold, strong army. King Solomon was so rich that his right-hand man, the Queen of Sheba, thought that he was the king. You know what I mean? The right-hand man looked just as good as you. That's how stush she was, man. You know what I mean? Was our people in heaven? Read that again.
Covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger.
So Jeremiah's looking around, man. He goes, look at black people, man, on park benches, man. Needles in their veins, overdoses. I open the Sun newspaper and see a black boy stabbed to death. We're covered in the Lord's anger, like, you know what I mean? Black people on slave ships, drowning in minstrel blood, getting thrown overboard, eaten by sharks, man. We're covered in the anger of the Lord. The Lord's evidently angry with us. Hispanics, you know what I mean? 77 million native Indians killed by the white man. Hispanics being eaten to death by bloodhounds, having a nose cut off by the Spaniards, the conquistadors. We're covered in the anger of the Lord. We done?
Cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven into the earth.
And we're cast down from heaven into the earth, man. Went from being in Israel to being in Hanzef, man. Being in Israel to being in Jamaica. From being in Israel with gold and resource and the army to being in the Bronx, man. To being in Israel to being in Puerto Rico, can't even get clean water. To being, you know what I mean? To being in Israel, man, nice and cozy, to being in Haiti, flooded, man, up to our necks in water, our kids getting drowned by this earthquake, man, to going from being in Jerusalem, having gold and resource and nice garments, to being in Flint, Michigan, man, with poisonous water. You know what I mean? To being having women that were decked out, gold and looking good, to nowadays aborting their babies, man. Cast down. That's what it means to be cast down from heaven, man. It's not literal, man. Everything in this Bible is not literal. It's not verbatim. You know what I mean? We're holy people, man. We're spiritual, man, full of flavor. And Jeremiah himself spoke in slang, and he called living good being in heaven, man. You know, the black man got living good. I'm in heaven right about now, you know. I'm on top of the world. He's not literally on top of the world, is he? You know what I mean? Give me Luke 10 and 15.
The book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 15. And thou,
Capernaum.
Capernaum,
The city in Jerusalem, man. You can still go there today. And Christ is speaking to the inhabitants of Capernaum who rejected him. We done?
which art exalted to heaven.
And exalted means lifted up. He's saying Capernaum, you lot are exalted up to heaven, man. Because this was a rich city. It was a good city. This city wasn't in the clouds. It wasn't on the moon. It wasn't in space. But it was a rich city. That's what Christ is saying. Give me Isaiah 14:1.
It's like there was something on that there.
That was the coffee play. That was time.
Should be thrust down to hell.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, what you got?
Isaiah 14. No questions, Adwan?
Yeah, I've got one. Your brother asked, Adam was not meant to eat of the tree, but the Most High said, we as a nation was destroyed. Knowledge, explain please.
So that again, sorry. Adam,
he was not meant to eat of the
was that explained?
And then talk about the Israelites, they destroyed through a lack of knowledge.
You know, that scripture saying the same thing. You know what I mean? Adam ate of the tree of knowledge and evil. Sorry, good and evil. There was knowledge that Adam was supposed to learn from. You know what I mean? What's that knowledge? You know what I mean? Being a homosexual. That was knowledge. Was knowledge. To know about God and how to make idols. That's knowledge. And Adam learned that stuff and he wasn't supposed to learn it. That's what it meant by Adam knowledge. And then we lost our kingdom for the same thing. Because we had it. But the difference is the knowledge in Hosea about our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. It's talking about the knowledge of the Bible. We're destroyed for a lack of knowledge of the Bible. We're destroyed because we got a lack of knowledge on how to keep God's laws, how to celebrate the holy days, how to treat your brothers. That's what we're destroyed for. But the knowledge that Adam learned, Adam had a lack of knowledge of the Bible, but he gained knowledge of the other nations. He gained knowledge of Allah and Buddha and dyeing his beard red like a Muslim, wearing karate suits, and you know, that's the knowledge that Adam gained. He gained the knowledge of the other nations. He started reading the stars and talking stupidness about Orion's belt and the constellations, learning stupidness that he should learn. Started learning about star signs and so forth. That's knowledge. Learning about star signs is knowledge, but it's wrong knowledge.
That's right.
And that's the knowledge that Adam picked up. We should have started learning about the constellations and all this foolishness. You know what I mean? To have a sex change, that is knowledge. You know what I mean? That's anatomy, and to cut this part off, and you know, that's knowledge. And that's the knowledge that Adam picked up. Like the other one.
Yeah, just to show what the knowledge is out of the Bible.
Go on.
Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, the 19th chapter and the 19th verse. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life.
There you go. That's the knowledge right there, the commandments. But the thing is, the knowledge that Adam picked up was the wrong knowledge, but the knowledge that we destroyed for is the knowledge of the Bible. It's the key, but that's why we destroyed. For the lack of knowledge of loving your brother, we shoot them. Stepping on our shoes funny. You know what I mean? Sorry, stepping on our shoes. If you look at us funny or stepping on our shoes, for the lack of knowledge on how to treat a woman, you know, we prostitute them out. We make them twerk on rap videos and so forth. You know what I mean? Call them whores and bitches and so forth. For the lack of knowledge on how to treat your kids, we dress our daughters up, moving and battery rise and so forth. That's the knowledge that we're lacking, and that's what we destroyed. We're destroyed because we don't know the knowledge in the Bible. No more question, no?
That's it.
I'll give Isaiah 14 and okay, hold on. All right, 12.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Okay, so this is the Christian 101. A demon fell from heaven, you know, called Lucifer, blah, blah. Nowhere in the Bible. Now, what we just read, heaven is to be on top, man. That's what it means. And the Bible saying the day is coming. You know what? Give me 1 second. 12.
Okay.
Where's the one he that shall see thee?
That's a bit more down.
All right. Read that again, verse 12.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Okay, then Lucifer is a word meaning light bearer, man. And this scripture talking about the white man. The white man's the light bearer. He's the one who everyone goes to for light, who everyone goes to for knowledge. When you got a problem in your country, who gives you that loan? You know what I mean? Who comes to your country? Who is the what's that force, man? They go to country and stuff. The EU, not EU.
The UN.
The UN is white people, man. They're like the police of the planet.
That's right.
He's the light bearer. He's who everyone goes to. And the days coming where people are gonna say to the white man, "How are you falling from heaven, man? How are you falling from rulership, from being on top of the world? At one point, you used to own the oil. You used to own the resources and diamonds. But now I see you working in cotton fields, man. You know, I see you cutting cane. That's what it's talking about. Read on.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
I'm gonna prove that this is the white man, and that heaven is not talking about being in heaven. They will say an angel fell from the sky. That's not what it's saying. The days coming when people are gonna look at this white man, this Lucifer, this light bearer, and say, "How have you fallen from heaven, man? You used to chase black people around the ends with a baton and a taser. Nowadays, I see you back in the caves. I see you on the bottom. We done?
O son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
So people are gonna say, "Huh? How come you're so low, man? How come you fell from heaven? At one point, you used to weaken the nations, man. You tell me where a spiritual demon weakened the nations. When did a demon fall from heaven and weaken the nations? Never. But it is a man that did weaken the nations. That's the white man. This man coming to Saddam Hussein's country and said, you can't have weapons of mass destruction, man. You know what I mean? Went to places like Egypt and turned them all white, man. Living in Egypt no more, man. You know what I mean? He went to China, man, and colonized the people. And now in China, people don't even wear Chinese robes no more. They wear suits and tie, man. They don't even bow no more to shake hands when they're doing business. Because this man weakened the nations, man. You better watch the Nelson Mandela movie. This man went into Africa, man, and colonized the people. You know what I mean? Had Africans in Africa respecting white people. You know what I mean? Not just the Israelites. Man, you show me where a demon with a pitchfork and a tail ever did that, ever weakened any nations but the white man. We done? 13.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend.
This white, so I can do it again.
For thou hast said in thine heart,
and this white man said in his heart, said in his mind, we done?
I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
And this man, show me when ascending to heaven. In the book of Job, Satan is speaking with the Most High, but this white man wants to go up, man. He got planes and rockets and aircrafts. He wants to go into the heavens. We done?
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
And we are the congregation of the Lord. Blacks and Spaniards are the congregation of the Lord. And this man said, I will sit on the mount of the congregation. This man sits on black people, man. He got his foot on our neck. Hispanics and Native Indians. We done?
In the sides of the north.
And North America is where our people are located. We done?
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
And who flies planes? Who made plane travel? White people, man. I will ascend to the heights of the clouds. That's planes right there. We done?
I will be like the Most High.
And what man wants to be like the Most High? What man clones sheep? If you pay this man, what man can tell you the sex of your child before it's even born. This man, because this man wants to be like the Most High. This man can give a child blue eyes, man. Genetic splicing. He makes fruit without even seeds. He makes GMO fruit. This man clones sheep, this man can make it rain. There's a machine called, I can't remember what it's called, a harp. This man wants to be like the Most High. We done?
Thou, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Yes, you're going to be brought down to hell. What is hell? A low, poor condition, man.
That's right.
So even though the day's coming when this man's going to fall from heaven and going to be brought down to the grave, man. He's not going to be living in these big buildings, skyscrapers. He's going to be in the cotton fields, man. He's going to be in the cane fields, man. He's going to be in the gold mines. He's going to be brought down to hell. We done?
To the sides of the pit. They that see thee,
those people that look on you, man. This ain't talking about no demon. So the people that shall see thee in that day, read,
shall narrowly look upon thee.
And these people that look on the white man that day, to narrowly look at someone means look on them strange and suspicious. Gonna look on this man narrowly, we done?
And consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
And they're gonna look at this white man and go, huh? Is this the man that made the earth tremble? When did a demon ever make the earth tremble? Never, man. Tremble, man. Right. You know what I mean? You don't believe me, you better ask Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. You know what I mean? You better ask Iraq. You know what I mean? World War II, all them bomb droppings, you better, the earth trembled. When white man dropped them bombs on the earth trembles, it shakes, man. We done?
That did shake the kingdom.
That you what?
Shake the kingdom.
And the white man shakes kingdoms. When he dropped them bombs and nuclear missiles, he shakes kingdoms, man. The kingdom shake, the ground shakes. We done?
That made the world a wilderness.
And he made the world a wilderness, man. After a bomb is dropped, to cities upon cities, man, just left desolate. He made the earth like a wilderness. You show me when Satan ever did this, man. It's not documented. We done?
And destroyed the cities thereof.
And this man destroyed cities, man. Dropped bombs on countries and destroyed cities. Cleared out cities and acres and lands and miles of land, man. Broke down houses, buildings. We done?
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
And this man got blacks and Hispanics locked up in prison. Satan don't have black people locked up in prison, man. But this white man does. He gives us 20 years for shoplifting. You know, he gives us life for small crimes. Anyone on that? That's it anyway. But yeah, just explaining what heaven is, man. When it goes, how are you cast down from heaven, O Lucifer? Saying, how are you cast down for living good, man? You know what I mean? This slang again, more slang in the Bible. Give me Luke 10:18.
The book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
There's another Christian scripture, you know what I mean? They say, yeah, because Christ was there when Satan fell from heaven, you know what I mean? Christ said, I saw Satan fall from heaven. But that's not what it's saying. You know what I mean? Give me a verse above.
And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord.
So after Christ had disciples, man, and he sent them out to fix blacks and Hispanics, and they came back with joy. We done?
Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name.
So they came back with joy, and like, Lord, we cast out demons in your name, man. Brothers that was hooked on weed, we fixed them up. People that had anger problems, we fixed them up. Brothers with suicidal thoughts, we fixed them up, man. These devils are subject in your name. They came back happy, we done?
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
So Christ, he saw how his disciples did a good job, and they came back with a good report on Christ. But you know what? I beheld Satan like heaven fall. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven, man. You know what I mean? To behold means to look. So Christ saw his disciples doing a good job and doing good, and Christ like, yo, I saw the white man fall today, you know, like lightning. It's like if you work for Nike and he works for Adidas, you know what I mean? And you're doing a good job, and I go, yo, you know what I mean? You did a good job, you promoted Nike, you know, you put the word out there, and you come back and show me, and I read your report, and go, you know what? I just saw Adidas close down, you know. You know, that's what Christ's saying. You got just behold Satan. I just saw Satan fall from heaven. The way you men are getting it on, you know what I mean? Where you like are fixing blacks and Hispanics. I just saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning, man, quick. verse
18.
10 and 17.
17. And then the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name.
So the disciples came back with a report, man. So you know what I mean? Everything went well. This is what Christ said we done.
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
You know what I mean? So again, what the context is, they came back to Christ talking about how they did a good job. What is Satan falling from heaven got to do with this, man? It's not what Christ is saying. He's speaking in slang, man. He's saying, I just saw the white man fall, man. If you carry on like this, there won't be no more slavery, man. There won't be no more black on black crimes. There won't be no more police brutality. You know?
Behold, I give unto you power to tread upon serpents.
And Christ goes the extra mile. He goes, you got the soul good. You know what? This is nothing, man. Power to step on serpents, we done.
And scorpions.
So Christ said, I'll give you the power to step on scorpions and serpents, man. Serpent and scorpion is something that's in the path. You know what I mean? It's known in history that serpents and scorpions will sting people on paths, on roads. So Christ saying, I'll give you the power to step on them serpents, step on them scorpions, anything in your way, you can step on it, man. When you're doing camp and the police come and shut you down, I'm going to give you the power to shut them down, man. You know what I mean? Any obstacle you're going through is going to stop you on this road. I'm going to give you the power to step on that, man. Police, drug dealers. At camp, we get drug dealers saying that, you know what, if you lot are here next week, I'm going to shoot you, man. And Christ gives us the power to step on them, see them. There's people come up to the camp and try to disrupt us, and Christ gives us the power to step on them scorpions, step on them serpents, man. You know what I mean? We talk over them, and the camp goes on. We keep strong, keep preaching the word, man. People try to walk in the camp, try to fight us, and we restrain them. You know why? Because Christ gave us the power to step on scorpions and step on serpents, man. And they got to leave us alone, and we carry on with the camp. Because Christ gave us the power to step on anything in our way, any obstacle in the road. We done?
Right. And over all the power of the enemy.
And any enemy, whether it's the police force, whether it's the white man, whether it's drug dealers, whether it's people with their feelings hurt, man, we got power over them, man.
That's right.
They try to stop the camp, and you know what they got to do in the end? They got to let it run, man. They got to just walk away, man. I've seen it happen many times. I've seen homosexuals come with their feelings hurt, talking about how you're going to speak about me and my man like this, man. And what happens? That's just walk away, man. I've seen men say, how can you tell me it's wrong to smoke weed, man? Weed's a herb, man. And we got the power to step on them, man. They got to keep it moving. But anyway, the point is, when Christ said heaven, he wasn't talking about in the clouds. He was talking about rulership, man. You know what? That's the class. We went out of time. We went further, but time got the best of me. But yeah, I'll probably continue this next week.
No more question.
Okay, that's the class. Remember to pay your tithes. You know what I mean? 10% anything you earn. Log into I.S.U.P.K.com or subscribe to I.S.U.P.K UK. With that, we're going to say the announcement and then the prayers. All
right. That was a powerful class. All right, we are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for a new brother and sister: when a new brother or sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After this 6 months, if a brother or sister has a interest in a particular person, must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3 through till 10, means 10th in the Hebrew Ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or each priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations, the Feast of Tabernacles on the 15th told by sundown. Akiam and no Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or a scarf. All right, with that, rise and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayat, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayat, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Nakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'a, Tabai Ainawa, Banasayawan, Abod, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Zakab, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahakapara, Aman.
And in English, our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the glory. Stop here. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
In this prayer, the Haka, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Nathanawa, Haka, Larapa'ah, Kal Makala, Haka, Latahar, Hamat Haka, Lahaqiyam, Hamathiyam, Haka, Arakawa, Nagarishan, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh, Tawala, Aman. And in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power, the power to heal, all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. The next prayer is the blessings. Barakatha Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Mayaka'ala, Wa Alahayim, Bataza Bi'ah, Alawati Ha Alawapiyam, Ha Serenium, Ha Quatizayanium, Ha Kayayalium, Wa Aquatium, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Tawada, Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. And the curse is, blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen, that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, send evil and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen, and shake loose the pockets of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches, to enter into thy sanctuary, send evil and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, Planned Parenthood, all the government of our enemies, governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia. Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Particle Matazi. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift death to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the terrorists. Call them to go to and fro through the earth and destroy. Call the terrorists to come against America and destroy them in their strongholds. Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
Prayer is the blessing. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Barakanawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabaya, Sapaya, Barak, Magan, the Gordon family, the Bennett family, the George family, the Khani family. That's it.
But anyone online, when the loved one prayed for, just say the name and go pray for them. Atara, Carmel, Shania, the Gordon family. Commander General Yahanna.
All the brothers and sisters stuck in the prison system.
All the brothers and sisters stuck in the prison system.
All the brothers and sisters trying to come off.
All the brothers and sisters trying to come off drugs.
Keep it there. Bahashem, Yahushai, Tawada, Amen. And what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect those loved ones in the name of Jesus. Thank you. So be it. And with that, Israel.